that for the first fish on of the day. Hey, what's up guys? It's Dylan here with Hypnotic Hook. We got another kayak adventure going. There's been a lot actually that's happened since the last adventure. I had recently had some troubles with the kayak and I hope that I've got them fixed. The inside of my sculper plug right here, where it was like seamed or manufactured together, it was split. And for like the last 3 or 4 trips I've come out here, the bottom of my vessel's been filling up with water, which is a huge problem. And I hydro flooded it, hydro tested, saw where the water started coming out. Well, when I turned around to take my kayak off of the truck, I ended up it came back full force. It was a couple 100 pounds. I couldn't even stop it, so I ended up just letting it go, and it ended up smashing the end of it and cracking it too. So I had to repair that. I did a double epoxy on that crack, so this is going to be the first test to see if it actually holds up. So like I said, a lot has happened. I finally got all of the Ranger maintenance done. Thanks to the help of Papa J, a seasoned mechanic, veteran. Forever grateful for you. I love you helping me do the... he helped me change the front rotors. We replaced the front rotors, the front brakes, the rear drum pads, and the spring kit in the back. Love you, Papa. We're back on the Little Blue River. I fished this last time and got cut short because I had to go pick up my dogs from the groomer, but we got no distractions today. We came equipped, we got a net, we got lunch. The beginning part of my day was kind of bunk. I was looking for new kayak fishing spots and I found some. I just typed in kayak fishing spots on Google Maps and some came up and I'm like, wow, this one has perfect access. And I went and drove. I drove to it and found out that it's completely fenced off to the public all the way around. I tried to go over like a couple, tried to go to like the main bridge, tried to go over to the second bridge, nothing. Again, I also went and crossed off a couple places that I've highlighted on the map. I went and tried Swope Park, no luck. I don't know if I didn't have luck at Swope Park just because they had catfishing signs. They stock it with 3 different kinds of catfish. So there might not have been bass in it, or I could have just been late to the party, you know. After taking my daughter to school today, getting around, getting the kayak loaded up, and then going to 3 bunk places before I landed up here, it's like 10:30. I will say the bite has been super weird. I went to Chapman twice. The time before last I went to Chapman, I only caught 1 all day, and the last time I went a couple days ago, I got skunked. I didn't catch anything. But my nephew ended up catching 4 bass on a baby spinnerbait. The bite's just been super weird. Like I said, it's been getting like overnight, it's been in the 50s and then heating up to like 80 in the day. It might just be change of a new season, I think. So as things start to get colder, fish are kind of going to huddle up as much and they're not going to want to chase baits and stuff as much, so we might have to change our approach. Like I said, could be change a day, could be they don't want these baits anymore, so that's why you always keep an arsenal with you. What I want in here. I think I'm gonna try like a white rooster tail first. Got a couple things to try. I got a black rooster tail. I've actually caught trout on this. And then I got just this little bullet style one. This one works pretty well usually, so we'll put these on and try them a couple times and see. Man, that would have been cool to hit a bass right off the beginning. If I haven't spooked him off, he still might bite, so we'll try the black one first. So I don't remember if you remember on the previous video I said that when we were fishing here it was like 83 degrees. It is 69 degrees right now, so pretty drastic water temperature drop over the past week with the weather getting a little chillier overnight. Oh, fish on. Oh, dude, no way. I caught a drum. Oh, come on. Wow, he hit that hard. How's that for the first fish on of the day? I think this crawdad is going to work exceptionally well for freshwater drum in here today, just especially because they're part of that shellcracker family and they go crazy over crawfish. It is crazy though how well that these crawdad baits work. I think they're like an Ozark Trail. They're like a $2 bait at Walmart. These things work so well I went and bought like 4 more of them. Every time I go fishing, somebody else, they're like, "You got more of them?" Well, guess what? I do now. I do now. That was a huge guard that just swam through there though, my God. So the action that I really like to use with these crawdads, since they have this, these crawdads have this bill on the front so they deep dive and it's got a little rattle. This thing works really great at bouncing it off rocks and stuff because of that blade in the front. It just deflects all the stuff you'd get snagged on. And that action drives fish crazy. It just wiggles really fast back and forth. So basically is what I like to do. Throw it out there, we'll let it sit till the ripples get like 10 foot or so out. You start reeling and then I lift it up so it dives down. Reel up the slack, let it dive down, reel up the slack, just let it work itself along the bottom. This is a cool bait because whenever you lift up on it, you can just feel it fluttering through the water. That's how you know it's working. Well, I don't know if this one's gonna make it, but he ended up taking the hook very deep. He's still swimming around, but that was a pretty tough shot there. And the other treble hook got caught up in the net and I just had to cut it out. It's still wound up in there something crazy. Man, that's a crazy how that got caught. Well, the crazy thing is that drum is right there and he's still swimming around. I'll go get him here in a sec and see if I can rehabilitate him if he doesn't swim off on his own. If I didn't have the hemostats there, I don't think I would have been able to get him or this off of here. This is not that great of a net. I thought it would be like that neoprene one that they don't get caught in, but it seems they catch everything in them. Maybe if I keep him upright, I can keep him from dying. Ooh, what is that? Fish on. Oh man, I almost had him. I'm gonna have to be a little bit quicker with if I have the only rear hook on this. Oh, fish on. Oh man, he's pulling good. If I keep it on this side, the net's on this side. A lot quicker to dip it out. Yeah, there we go. I felt him doing the little thunder drum thing with his that muscle that they have that vibrates on their swim bladder. Maybe I just got to stop trying to lip them. They're really slippery. So every time that I've tried to grab them like that, they shake it easy. Even if it's my bare thumb or the glove. Or my cousin always gives me crap about the glove thing, but around new species, I just like to be a little precautious. So far we've caught 3 and lost 2, so the crazy thing is it's like almost 1, so I guess they just be biting all day. Last time I was here, I was catching drum on the little Clio spoon. They must have liked the way that it spins and kicks in the water. This area is a little hot spot. It's kind of calm. I'm about 2 turns away from where I put in. Maybe I should check my phone. I keep hearing it go off. It's crazy because this deep diver, it plays on the bottom, and I'm seeing so many come up like right towards the top. Like after it's done diving and starts coming back to me, it starts to break the plane and comes back up through the water column. And I've seen several come up and hit it like right before it comes up out of the water. Do I have one on? What is that? Oh, I did. That was a gar. I was like, I have something, because as I was pulling it, I could just hear a crunch, crunch, crunch. This is a hot spot right here. I might have to turn the camera around, let you guys see some action. Well, I will say, since I took that front hook off it, he got caught a lot easier in the mouth and is a lot easier to get out. So maybe I just needed to take one of the hooks off. It probably didn't help either that he got in the net and just started twirling. It was so caught up in the net, I just had to cut it. Didn't have any other option but to cut it. You know, this area is hitting good. I might put one of those crankbaits on that big pole and see what happens. That was perfect. Sometimes you just feel when a cast is going to be a good one. Oh, there's one. Why is that making that noise? This is a pretty decent sized one. This is actually a big one. It's hard to like grab. Ouch. Yeah, this one's a bigger one. Look at that. Rock on, freaky bro. Ugh, you splashed me. So far, that's 2 on in the last recording, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to tell where they're at because I've just been throwing in like a V pattern this way and a V pattern this way and just kind of closing off the channel straight back to me. It's been kind of letting me fan my entire way down without having to like work extra hard. I just saw a little gar come and eat something off the top. I wonder if I can throw a plopper on, if the gar will be interested in that. That would be cool. They're probably, I'm gonna do one more, just down on this other side. They probably already had a meeting about stay away from crawdads today. It's no secret that this thing slays drum. It's actually kind of funny because I wanted to go fishing Wednesday, and I woke up and I could hardly turn my neck. I ended up having to go to the chiropractor. I was in pretty rough shape, but he got me fixed back up. I'm still a little sore, but ain't stopping me from fishing, you know? Before I start fishing again, I think I'm gonna sit down and eat my lunch. My lunch today is courtesy of last night's dinner. So we have a creamy hatch chili rice and just some chicken thigh. There's enough of that. Cashed out. I think it's time to go back fishing. Alright, back to our regular scheduled program here. This thing seems kind of loose. Still rocking the crawdad. Got the net handy. Ooh, there's one. Instead of hit record, I just canceled it. I didn't actually think there'd be any brim in here. I actually thought this was a largemouth at first. Man, he hit that so hard. I definitely thought that was a big bass. Daddy's getting redemption this time. I got played last time we were here. It ain't happening again. Top part of this fish is like blue and purple. That's so cool. Off he goes. Might try something with a bigger hook. That's the second one that's got kind of caught deep. I tried to grab it, it's all slimy. Ugh. I think this thing's shot now. It seems like the only thing that's worked is a crawdad pattern, so. Let's go put a new lure in a new area. Oh my God, I had one hit it right there. So I was sitting here kind of just mentally making notes of different ways to use this. And kind of the way that I've hit right now, I'm in 3 foot of water and I'm kind of just throwing it out and then fast retrieving it right back to me. 3 foot is enough to where I think they should be able to see this orange and gold pattern, to where like if they want it, they'll just take a nab at it. Here it is. Fish on. I don't know if you can see it through the net, but oh my God, oh my God, this is a huge bass. Ugh. Holy freaking God. Oh my God.